go. Hey, Sharik.
Hey,
It's November.
it's November. I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks.
Girl, talk at your mic.
You know what? Forgive me, Lord.
Please get it together. While you do that, let's do this intro. Step into the limelight.
Sorry, it's been a long day.
Yeah,
Yeah, like working on top of working on top of working.
yeah.
But I'm blessed.
I know that's right.
How are you?
I'm very blessed.
That's good.
You
That's
know, it was a long day. It was a productive day for me.
good. Hmm.
I've got some things in the works, things in the pipeline that I'm hoping to land. So, you know what I mean?
Yes. Give
Yeah.
her shouts
So
of
I'm
that.
currently in the middle of manifesting things, which actually, by the way, today there's a, I don't know what it's called. My roommate was telling me on the way out, but
Mhm.
there's a portal open today where tonight before you go to bed, manifest whatever it is that you're trying to manifest.
Well, it is 11/11, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. It has something to do with that. I'll look it up after the show.
Okay. Okay.
But if you're into that type of stuff, literally just Google it. Just Google 1111 and manifestations.
I
Um
think even if it's real or not, regardless,
the,
just being in the mindset
yes,
is what
absolutely.
attracts the
Absolutely.
goodness to you.
Absolutely. That
So
energy is
that's all we need.
it's there. And
That's all we need. Well, you gonna get it. I already told you. So
well, thank you.
it's
That
happening.
among other things. Like, I mean, I'm planning other things. I don't want to officially announce something just yet, but I might have a really cool event coming
Because I already included myself.
coming to the San Fernando Valley with a very popular show that eh, I, I'm just gonna leave it
Oh
at
my
that before I
God.
say
Why
too
don't you just give
much.
it away already?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just no, I don't want to say too much.
But yes, we are Limelight Live Show. Thank you for tuning in on this glorious Thursday. We are coming to you every Thursday at the same time on the Good News Radio app as well as on lemayday.com. Make sure you're following us on all of our platforms Limelight Live Show on Instagram, Limelight Live Show on Facebook.
Yep.
Well, Meta, is it Meta?
Metaverse.
Metaverse now?
Well, no, it's still Facebook. Just Metaverse is the holding the parent
Oh,
company.
okay. I
Yeah,
don't know how I feel about it.
yeah.
We are in the future.
That we indeed we are.
But yeah, but this is one of my favorite episodes that we do at least once a month.
Yeah,
We just sound off on all of the exciting things that have happened within the past 7 days, starting
yeah.
with last
7 days,
Thursday.
2 weeks.
There's been so much.
There's been a lot going on,
Y'all are
and
running us low.
yeah, it's our lights on episode. So,
Let's
baby.
get it.
Flashing lights. Okay, so we're gonna run the mill. We're gonna run it down. We're gonna talk to you. We're gonna tell you what's up, and there's a lot of good things on this list. There's a lot of I don't know what's going on with the people on this list.
That's right.
But
Are our phone lines open?
the phone lines are
Let's make
open.
sure the phone lines are open.
Phone number is 323-900-0478. I'm telling it to you one more time. 323-900-0478. The lines are open. And if you're listening on the app, of course, you can talk to us through there. And if you're watching on StreamYard, by all means, give us comments, show us love. You know how we do here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Limelight Live, baby.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna kick it off
Kick it off,
because
please.
I just had a good time the other night. It takes a lot to get the lady out the house.
Yeah,
But shout out
she
to
was dipping it and doing it.
but shout out to my cousin Rico for getting me out and having me go to the last Rose Petal tour, which stopped here in Los Angeles at Novo. Have you ever been to Novo? That was my
Yeah,
first
I was
time.
there for Tinashe's concert
Oh, nice. It
recently.
gave me very much so House of Blues vibes.
Yeah.
So I liked it. I like that kind of vibe,
Yes.
kind of intimate.
Yes.
Let me tell you, honey, Tiana Taylor.
She put on a show,
She put
huh?
on an absolutely stunning, spectacular show
Of course
with
she
a
did.
range of emotions.
Of course she
Like she
did.
gave us like hot girl, she gave us anger, she gave us sadness, she
Yeah.
gave us sexy, all in, less than 2 hours.
She gave you a rose
And
in Harlem.
it was awesome. It was awesome. And I kind of feel bad for her in a way because we all know, if you follow Tiana Taylor and you've been watching the Wendy Williams show or any really social media and so on and so forth, she's been discussing the fact that she feels really underappreciated in the
Mhm.
industry. Some of you may know that she was signed to Pharrell. She was more recently signed to Good News.
Yeah.
Did I say Good News?
Good music.
Good music.
Yeah, good
I
music.
got good news on my mind. To Good Music under Kanye, and she's just been getting shelved.
Yeah.
And so as of lately, those of you who follow me know that I've actually been working with her production company to do some music videos. She does everything independently.
Yeah.
And just to see what she accomplished just in that one show, and I know she's on tour, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
She danced with Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
Big Sean came out, which I thought was like a FU to Kanye.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that later, possibly.
Yeah.
Her daughter came on. Everybody
Uh-huh.
was like, "Oh my god!" Her daughter
Yeah.
performed with her. Her husband, Sean Ross, came
Yeah.
on. It was just a great time.
Yeah.
She's super talented. You might be mad at me for saying it, but I don't understand why she's not up there with the likings of Sierra.
Oh no, why would I be mad? I agree.
Some people, I don't know. I just don't get it. Like to me, she can sing better than Sierra.
Well,
She can sing better than Sierra.
absolutely. I agree to that. But I also, if I'm being totally honest, like Sierra's not big for her music no more.
No, but do you think Sierra could sell out the Rose Bowl?
No,
You don't think so?
absolutely not.
Really?
No, Sierra is not popping because of her music anymore.
Hmm.
Sierra's popping because of her beauty and her influencer status and all of that. But that's her money maker. It's not her music. No,
I'm trying to think.
she lost her music
You don't think you
crowd.
don't think she could headline a tour?
No,
Huh.
I don't believe that Sierra could. I mean, I
Okay.
guess she could, but it wouldn't be like big places. I don't know that she could sell
I
out.
meant the Hollywood Bowl. That's what I meant. The Hollywood Bowl.
No,
Okay.
I don't see that for her.
Okay. I would have loved to have seen Tiana Taylor at the Hollywood Bowl.
I see Sierra at the Novo. And that's
Okay.
not a read. I mean, I believe that's not a read at all. Like I think careers they evolve and they shift. And I think her career has definitely evolved and she's kind of, she has that like, that mommy and me celebrity kind of lifestyle. She's
Mhm.
also an absolute stunning woman. I mean, the beauty and lifestyle things that she promotes and is a part of and campaigns and ambassador that
Mhm.
for, like, that's all good. Like I appreciate that about her.
Mhm.
She still makes music, but that's not her bankroll.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not.
That's true.
So I
So you would
mean,
say they're pretty much on the same level.
well, I think Tiana's a little more talented in that
I
aspect.
agree. Okay, well, I'm
I
glad.
like Tiana's music more.
Okay, well then I would dare say she's more talented than Rihanna musically.
Now that's, I don't know. She dance. I'll say she dances better than Rihanna. Here we go.
We have a caller. Caller, state your name and your claim.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
I'm calling to talk about Sierra.
Go for it.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
She could totally sell out the Hollywood Bowl. Are you kidding me? That was a huge read.
That was
I
not
can't
a
believe you
read.
just said that.
I was not reading her.
Sierra can totally pack out the Hollywood Bowl.
You think so?
Okay.
If Tinashe can pack out the Nobu for $15,
That's
Sierra can do
$15
it.
at the Novo though. Tiana's tickets were not cheap, and she packed it.
Oh
out.
no, her tickets went down that low too.
No, they did.
Yeah, I think she had tickets for $5.
Honey.
Tiana did.
Here I was thinking I was VIP. So you okay? So okay. Tiana versus Rihanna.
Oh, okay. Performance. You guys don't come for me. I would see Tiana for performance.
Thank you.
But music, hands down, Rihanna.
Yeah, music, Rihanna. Performance, Tiana.
Okay.
Absolutely, because
Okay.
I'll agree. I do think Rihanna's a lazy dancer, so
She
she
doesn't
doesn't serve. Like she doesn't.
She's not a good
No.
vocal performer. either.
Lazy. She looks like me trying to twerk in the mirror. What are you saying?
I would even
Okay, we're
say,
not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. There's too many Rihanna fans out there. Y'all don't come for
don't
me.
cancel us, okay?
Right.
Well, thank you for letting us know how you feel about Sierra, because I thought the same thing, but
I'm sure Alvinus is gonna call back with a couple other things.
Oh, I definitely am calling back.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely calling
All
back.
right, on to the next.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh
Well,
my
I'm gonna
goodness.
put a poll up. Well, no, because I don't think what I think it is like I said, Tiana Taylor was put in a position where she was not given a proper amount of publicity.
I agree.
And she wasn't given the songs that got played on the radio as much as like a Rihanna, like the really
Yeah.
poppy stuff.
Yeah.
But being that I've been around her people and her team and their songs that she played that she did the other night at the show, that I was shazamming. Like,
Mhm.
wait a minute, what is this?
Mhm.
She has a gambit of stuff. So, I'm gonna follow her career. She definitely spoke about it, about Kanye. It was a whole vibe.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't retire. I'm happy she has other
I don't think she
talent.
should retire.
I don't
I
think
think
she
she owes
will.
it to the fans to keep going.
Yeah, I think she's creating enough buzz with this tour that she can up her whole game.
She
So.
can up her whole game and she can stay the independent route. She can keep her
Mhm.
money.
But
She
they
has
gotta let her loose. I don't think she's out of her deal. That's the problem.
Oh.
So
And that's not a want for her. That's a want for the
for
people.
Kanye.
Like, yeah. Mm. Mm-mm.
But we're gonna move on.
Moving on.
But I enjoyed myself. Thank you, Tiana Taylor, for putting on an amazing show, an amazing tour, and give you all the flowers now. Thank you.
Yes.
Uh
Will Smith's book tour.
Speaking of tour, we're actually missing one right now.
I know.
I called Josh last night, like, hey, do you want to go to this Will Smith book tour? And I was like, it's $60.
I was like, I don't need to pay to see Will Smith talk. I don't, like, good for him. I'll catch what they're talking about on Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, for those of you who don't know, Will Smith is finally coming out with his autobiography where he's late. There's been some shocking headlines that have been coming out.
Although most of these headlines have already been rumored for years. So I think he's just confirming stuff.
One that surprised me was I think he mentioned the fact that at one point he was plotting to kill his father.
Yes, I remember that. That was insane.
That's deep.
Yeah.
Like he was severely traumatized by the relationship with his father that he would be contemplating killing him. Like that's deep.
Yeah.
I thought that was really surprising. So I'm curious about this book. I did want to go because I saw the clips from the Brooklyn book reading. Spike Lee interviewed him. I'm not sure who's interviewing him tonight. It's actually happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was really special that he had Janet Hubert there,
who's
the original Aunt Viv, and
she got a standing ovation.
Spoke about their relationship. It was very special. So shout out to him and his book. I will be getting the audio book. I'm almost done with Gabrielle Union's book, which has been really good. But the audiobooks have been working for me.
Good.
It works. So shout out to him. Let us know if you copping that Will Smith autobiography.
Wow. I know this has been making the rounds on social media. Viola Davis is playing the FLOTUS in the series First Lady. What?
I don't know how I feel about it.
What the still shots that I've seen is people are saying that she's got her eyebrow like down pat.
The eyebrows are no.
No?
The eyebrows are awful. The eyebrows look like McDonald's arches. Don't try to play Michelle like that.
No.
It looks bad. It looks really bad. Michelle's eyebrows, they're like not there.
No.
It looks awful.
Oh no.
But how old is Viola Davis?
I want to say maybe she's the same age as Michelle.
Okay. I mean, I love her. I think she's an amazing, amazing actress. She can possibly pull it off. She's definitely doing the lip pucker like Michelle. I think that's what everybody is doing. So she's really getting into character. Okay, here it is. It says the 56-year-old actress is taking on the new role of Michelle Obama in a new series from Showtime called The First Lady.
It's gonna be on Showtime. Okay.
Showtime. The series will peel back the curtain on the personal and political lives of the three unique, enigmatic women, tracing their journeys to Washington through interviewing storylines with an enlightening intimacy. So it's going to be Michelle Obama, Betty Ford, and Eleanor Roosevelt. So this is going to be a limited series.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because she has I don't know. I have to see it.
Yeah.
I just have to see it.
Yeah.
I probably would have preferred a not so well known actress.
Who looked more like her?
Not, I mean, potentially, or maybe the same age, because Viola Davis is older than Michelle.
How old is Michelle?
We gonna look it up. Y'all know how old Flotus is. Michelle Obama, how old she is?
I think she's in her 50s.
I don't think she's 56 though.
What's a,
Okay, she's 57. I stand corrected.
okay? See,
I
she's
stand
older.
corrected. Okay, well maybe Viola just looks older.
They're the same. Shut up, you stupid.
But I'm nonetheless I'm gonna tune in.
I'm gonna tune in.
I'm going to tune in. And like I said, the woman can act. So I'm sure it's going to be amazing. But I think sometimes when you have such iconic actors playing other people, it's hard to separate the actor from the character, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like
Yeah,
I feel like I'm watching Viola Davis act as
as
Michelle
Michelle.
Obama.
I get it. I
You
get it.
know?
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like I would prefer someone not so known.
Right.
So, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
You gonna watch it though, huh?
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
I'm all for Team Viola.
Okay, we'll give her an applause.
So
For just being interesting.
you could take this one because I mean I don't know, but so talk to me about this. Kanye West, he did an interview and he
Yes.
bashed Big Sean and John Legend, and he went on a tangent and said a whole bunch of other things.
Yeah. What's the name of the outlet he did, the interview he did, the name of the show that Kanye did? Drunk something, but it was with Noriega. Nore was one of the hosts.
Okay.
And it was like a 2-hour long interview with Kanye. I'm not gonna lie, halfway through I fell asleep, and then I woke back up and he was still talking.
Oh.
And it was just very eye opening. What I will say about him is I definitely think he's going through an episode.
How many? We are on season 5. Like I mean, his whole life is an episode. It's multi episodes, so nothing new there.
Yes, but one of the big takeaways from the interview was him completely bashing Big Sean and John Legend, in which he called them sellouts for them not supporting his presidential campaign.
Okay, actually, that's laughable. I'm gonna give.
But I mean, the way he said it is like, I provided opportunities for you guys. I put your whole family, I changed your family's lives,
But does that mean they have to vote for you? Like they have to take a political stance for you because of that? I don't think so.
Well, John Legend in particular, I know because he tries to get involved with politics. John Legend likes to go out on record and say certain things. So I know he on record said something about Kanye. I'm not 100% sure about Big Sean. Big Sean, however, did respond and said, yo, I was just with you the other day, post you doing this interview, and you said nothing of the sort. One of the questions were, what was the worst decision like you ever made? Or no, it was Big Sean versus one of his other artists. I'm blanking right now. And he said Big Sean was the worst thing he ever did was signing him.
What?
Yeah.
Dang, Kanye.
Yeah. So he went there and he feels like he has the right to go there. I will say a lot of what he was speaking about in terms of the community, the Black community, in terms of us being there for one another and being supportive to one another. A lot of that made sense. It just is packaged.
Absolutely. Like that conversation makes sense, but not when in regards to like if we're talking about his presidency. I don't think who was actually taking him seriously in his president. You can't compare that to what it is. Like I'm not.
He was taking himself. Somebody said laughing at Kanye. What's up, ladies' night? Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard out here for Kanye, but nonetheless,
I think he makes it hard for himself.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then he talked a lot about Drake.
Yeah,
he talks a lot about Drake
in a good way or
in a confusing way. Like they asked him about the whole Drake, beef that they're having. He was saying how he kept saying, I love Drake, I love Drake, I love Drake. But it just was a little bit too much Drake on the mind for me.
Yeah.
And then I think a day or two later, he came out with a statement on a video and it looked real like Get Outish. And he made a statement saying that he wanted to invite Drake and him to squash their beef and for them to perform together. Was that what it was? Drake and Kanye to do something. It was really weird.
Sounds spooky.
Just a little weird. But for those of you who haven't seen the whole interview, I encourage you to watch the entire thing. If you were around the house cleaning up, taking a shower, listen to it. Let us know what you think.
I don't
Do you
know.
think he crazy, or do you think he has something
Well, I don't like
valid to
using
say?
that word anymore. Apparently, it's not PC.
PC. Oh, please don't cancel
But
me.
I do believe Kanye has issues. I rarely take anything he says seriously.
But would you say a lot of really creative people fall within that spectrum?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Not the ones I follow.
Or you don't know because they don't put it out there.
I don't know. Not the ones I've met.
But it does seem like a lot of people who are like insanely famous for their creativity
Hmm.
kind of have, some things going on with them that are different.
I don't know. Issa Rae's not crazy, so I'm
That you know.
I don't know. I met her 3 times. She didn't give me the
Shout out to Issa and Insecure. Episode 3 was spectacular.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Okay,
But
so
yeah.
talk to me about this. What is it that YouTube announces that they're discontinuing the dislike button?
They're making me very upset.
What?
So they're not discontinuing it completely. However, YouTube has announced that it'll be hiding the public dislike counts on videos across its site starting as of November 10th. The company says the change is to keep smaller creators from being targeted by dislike attacks and harassment, and to promote
Oh.
respectful interactions between viewers and creators. The dislike button will soon be there, but it'll be for private feedback only rather than for public shaming. Let me
Yeah.
tell you why I don't like this.
Okay.
You know how people post videos and they're kind of like clickbait,
Okay.
but you don't realize it until you go watch the video. It's not what it says it is.
Right.
9 times out of 10, I can tell before I get too deep into it
Yeah.
by looking at how many dislikes there are.
Gotcha.
If there's like an uneven number, if there's more dislikes or almost close to the amount of dislikes as there are likes,
Okay.
I know that this person was clickbaiting and the video isn't really is what it said it is. There's a lot of that on YouTube.
So maybe there needs to be a better process at filtering those like fake videos.
Catfish videos.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
And they upset me because I like to do YouTube research.
Yeah.
There should be a YouTube. There should be another word for that because a lot of people use YouTube for research.
Yeah.
It should
I
be its
do.
own thing.
I learn things.
And I get very upset when I'm researching and I'm 5 minutes, 6 minutes into this video and I'm thinking it's going to get to what I wanted to get to and it don't.
It's not what it was, what it said it was supposed to be.
Right. But if I see that dislike on there, then I'll know. So YouTube, y'all got me messed up. Wait, we got an amazing comment from Ladies Night. They say, "Yeah, I do believe that, Sharik. It's a thin line between genius and crazy. People thought Albert Einstein was crazy. You see?"
Girl, I ain't worried about no Albert Einstein.
LaRon said, "What up, Josh? It's LP."
Oh, what's up, Lauren?
How you
Thank
doing?
you for tuning in. We appreciate you and we love you.
Ladies Night, feel free to call in if y'all want to sound off. Y'all know the number. We would love to talk
Y'all
to
know what it is. 323-900-0478.
They got it saved on their phone. I know they do. But yeah, so shame on you, YouTube, but don't cancel us because we do use your services.
Right.
Thank
like
you.
right now. Okay, so People Magazine has come out with their Sexiest Man of the Year for this year, and it is Paul Rudd. A lot of people know Paul Rudd from,
Clueless.
That's Clueless. That's where I remember him
Ant-Man.
from initially from, and most recently, yes, he is part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Ant-Man. And one of the funniest, he's just a funny guy. I love Paul Rudd, and I like that the ongoing trend with him on social media is like Paul ages well because he minds his business. And I was like, it's true. You've never heard of Paul Rudd saying anything problematic in the news or anything like that. I think he's just a funny guy. I love how he portrays the Ant-Man and his relationship with his daughter in the movies.
The relationship with his daughter in real life.
Yeah.
Did you see his Halloween costume?
No.
So cute. It was a meme going around during Halloween. Him and his daughter were out trick-or-treating. She was dressed as one of the Marvel characters.
Oh,
and
yes.
He was dressed as Weird Al Yankovic.
Yes.
And he totally pulled it off. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, he has a great sense of humor for sure.
He's a funny guy.
And I think his wife said something funny about him being voted. Who votes for this stuff, Josh? Who does?
I don't know. I'm imagining it's a team of editors at People Magazine.
Is it like a public poll? Is it like
I don't think it's a public poll. No, I think it's all editors.
I don't know if I would put him in a sexy category. I don't know.
Well, some people, I find humor sexy.
Okay.
If you can make me laugh, like, you might have my attention.
Okay.
So, maybe that might be it. Like that might be like one of the things going for him. But,
Oh, okay.
oh, hey, we got another caller. Okay, here we go.
Caller,
Hello.
state your name and your claim.
So the sexiest man alive. Ugh,
You're not here for
he's
it?
okay. I'm not here for it. I'm not here
Okay.
for it at all. He's cool, but can we just get into Jonathan Mayers? That's his
Jonathan
name, right?
Majors.
Oh, John
Majors, yes.
Majors.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
we're gonna get into that next.
Yeah.
Oh, is he on the to-do list?
He's
Because he's on mine.
he's on our flashlight topics.
He's
That's what he is.
he's on my list.
That is what he is. He's an amazing actor. I think he might get it in a few years.
Yeah, I think yeah.
He could
He's
possibly.
he's technically kind of new on the scene
Yeah.
still, or whatever.
Paul Rudd been around forever.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time. He joins the likes of Will Smith, Idris Elba. Who else has been on the list?
Did Jason Momoa get it?
I don't know. I think Jeff Goldblum has been on it.
Okay. Oh yeah. Who's that country star
Did
that
he
got it
make
recently?
like the top 100 though?
I don't. Oh, I
Before
don't know. I
now?
don't know who's on the list. Who else is on? I have no idea.
Child.
Mm.
I just want to know who makes
Well,
this list. 'Cause, yeah, I just want to know.
I honestly think it's
what'd
just.
you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?
What?
You just want to know what?
Who make the list?
Oh, who makes the list?
I think it's just the editors at People.
Well, can we talk to somebody over there? Because I have some things to say.
I don't know. Let me ask somebody. I might know somebody.
Well, next year is probably going to be a person of color,
Probably.
because they got to make sure they put that in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. Come on.
Oh, it was Gwen
1
Stefani's
year.
boo was voted sexy.
Oh, I remember, and I was like, "What?
What?
Why? What's his
the country
name?
singer guy
Yeah,
from the show.
The Voice.
From The Voice. Yeah, him.
Him. Yeah, he was on it one year, and I was like, I guess.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't see it.
I
but-
don't even know what the purpose of this is and why we still do it, but let's objectify men. That's fine.
Right. In any case, I like Paul Rudd. He's cool in my book.
Yeah.
He's cool. He's cute.
His direct
he's an
quote
American sweetheart.
after finding out was, "I'm gonna get business cards made."
Okay, that's funny.
He's cute.
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh, somebody said Blake Shelton. Thank you.
Yes, Blake Shelton.
Blake
that's his
Shelton.
name.
Really?
He
Okay.
doesn't do it for me.
Wait, Ladies' Night said Blake Shelton is hot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
And Paul Rudd is nerdy cute. Nerds can be sexy.
I agree. Applause. Yes.
Alvinus is a nerd,
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
but he's not on the market.
I'm a
so-
nerd.
Okay, love you. Bye.
I'm not. I don't. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna see how more times he calls. Okay.
We can make a world record for that.
Now, everything we know about the Astroworld tragedy so far.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Because this is an ongoing story and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
worse.
So, according to Vulture, we are now at 9 people killed and hundreds
9?
injured. Yeah, somebody else died. So I'll tell you. 9 people were killed and hundreds injured at the Travis Scott's Astroworld Music Festival in Houston, Texas, on Friday, November 5th, after concert goers surged toward the stage around 9:30 p.m. during the rapper's headlining set. The dead ranged in age from 14 to 27.
Mm.
25 people were hospitalized. The youngest patient is just 9 years old.
Mm.
8 were confirmed dead on November 5th. A 9th victim died on November 10th, according to her family's attorney,
Brain
after
dead.
previously being declared brain dead.
Right.
Some people appear to have been trampled, authorities said, and about 50,000 people were attending the show. Houston officials have vowed to
Oh.
provide answers to how the tragic event unfolded. This is a very, very active investigation, and we will probably be at it for quite some time to determine what exactly happened, according to Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner at a press briefing Saturday afternoon. So this is ugly because it continuously gets worse and worse.
and worse.
So there's this thing going around with people allegedly were injecting
Yeah, I'm like,
security guards with drugs
what is that
and
about?
concert goers with drugs or who knows what. Like there's been accounts of several security guards saying that they remember being pricked on the neck and
Mm-hmm.
then blacked out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at certain points there were multiple breaches of like just floods of people breaching the gates, breaching the fences to get to the stage. The stories that I've read in regards to people like accounting their experience there, just literally being squished. Could you imagine being squished by people, like
No.
having that many people pressed up against you to the point where that you can't breathe?
No.
There's one guy who said that he's 6 foot tall, and he has experience being in mosh pits and stuff, so he's
Mm-hmm.
kind of used to it. But he said because he was so tall, he could like gasp for air
Mm-hmm.
higher than
Mm-hmm.
other people. He's like, but I could literally see people around me not being able to breathe.
Oh
And
my
so he
gosh.
like I can't imagine. I don't even want to imagine
No.
that type of
I just
insanity.
don't like people that close to me, period.
Yeah.
Even like I said, when we went to the Tiana Taylor concert,
Yeah.
I was like, "Can we stand near the exits, please?
Yeah.
Because I don't have time for this." Oh, and Tiana at one point, she was like about to close out the show, and she was doing her melody, full blown into it, super into it. I don't think
Mhm.
this was scripted, but the way she pulled it off was just so quick. She looked over and she saw a girl, I guess, hyperventilating or something, and she
Uh-huh.
ran over to her while she's in the song that
Yeah.
she's singing melody.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Is she okay? Is she okay? Are you okay?" And have the security guards pick her up, put the girl on the stage, and she was like, "All right, now I need you to be breathing. You okay? We ain't got time for that now."
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wow, like
Yeah.
I think artists have to be really conscious of this now. They
Absolutely.
have to be aware.
Absolutely. There's a video of the crowd shouting
I
at
seen that.
Travis,
I've seen
"Stop
that.
the show, stop the show." Shouting at the sound and light engineers, "Stop the show, stop the show."
I
And they
saw one
literally
girl
ignoring
actually
them.
got on
Yeah.
stage.
Yep. Got on
Yeah.
stage because people were literally dying. There was an ambulance that was right in the middle of the crowd, went completely unacknowledged as the set was going on, and it just got continuously worse as he continued to perform. Then this story comes out that I believe it came out this morning, where security guard who was hired for the event came out and said, "I was hired. I didn't even ask me for no ID. I got
Wow.
hired via a text message. I showed up and got my uniform. I've never even been to a concert." He's never even attended a concert and was hired to work security
Wow.
without any credentials, with no ID. I'm like, the lawsuits that Live Nation is
So
about to
who's
receive.
so who's to blame?
I think there's a number of factors. You can't blame it all on one
I
person.
agree. I agree.
Like I wouldn't put it all on Travis,
I agree.
you know, and I wouldn't put it. I think a bigger fault would be maybe like the planners, the
Mm-hmm.
event planners and the
Mm-hmm.
promoters, or the venue plan. However,
Yeah,
but it's not just one person.
I
It's
agree.
not just one person. That none of that was planned effectively.
Do you feel as though he could have done anything himself
I
to prevent
mean,
it?
I if anything, he probably didn't even know anything was going on until he got to the stage. And
Mm-hmm.
if he was a little more conscious and took heed to the shouting,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't know. Like if you're in the zone on a stage, like I
Right.
don't know what he
Right.
sees. Maybe he just
And with all the lights and
didn't
you really
assume
seeing the
or didn't
crowd.
think, or maybe because
Mind you, he's been arrested before
yeah,
for reckless endangerment, I
yep,
believe, for a previous concert,
yes,
for just inciting
right,
a dangerous situation.
yeah,
So, you know, and my other beef with this is these parents taking these babies.
yeah.
I don't believe anybody under the age of 18 should have been there, let
No,
alone a 9-year-old.
a 9-year-old. He
Like,
was on his dad's
that's
shoulders,
the
I
one that got
believe.
knocked off his dad's shoulders.
Yes,
Yeah, no. There's no way.
and
And
I
then
believe he's still in a coma.
parents need to be researching before, granted, his if he's 9, his dad is probably young. His dad
Yeah,
probably is totally into Travis Scott.
yeah,
Fine. Cool. Don't You shouldn't take your baby to stuff like
yeah.
that. I just don't think that that was okay. And there should have been an age limit on this type of, because it's
Absolutely.
definitely a
And on top of like, I again, because there's so many parts to blame. It's not just one person. Because I
right.
also blame the concert goers themselves, because there were
Yeah.
thousands of people who didn't have tickets. Like they breached the fence to
They
get in.
said he encouraged it though. Like Travis at some point
Oh shit!
encouraged people to sneak into the show. I don't know
Yeah,
how true that is. But
I
what I would say that sounds incredibly dangerous is the fact that they had barricades around
yeah.
the
They
audience, so
broke through those barricades.
people couldn't
I
get out.
saw videos. It was so disturbing. I saw the videos of them breaking through and like trampling people and literally just without care.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear the shouting and like
Mm-hmm. It's
terrifying.
it's awful. It's awful.
I'm
But
too old to go to them types of concerts. I'm too old.
I'll stick to my, D nice concerts
You
with
know,
all the grown and
give
sexy
me a
folk.
festival with seats. I'm gonna stick to Essence
And
Festival.
some grass and
I'm gonna stick
some
to Essence Festival.
okay.
That's it.
Yeah, and we're not even talking about the fact that everybody is like making all these conspiracy theories about it being
Right, being a
demonic
demonic thing
and
and stuff, or
there's been some reaches. There's
there's
been
been some
definitely some
reaches.
reach comparisons.
I will say I saw a video today that was like, um, in regard like anti that,
Mhm.
saying like it's way, you know what, people saying that it was this demonic thing, and it was people were saying like this guy said on his TikTok, he was like, it's so much easier to blame the supernatural than to just blame shitty ass people.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what, you're right. You're right. Some people just suck. And yeah.
I agree.
In any case, our hearts and prayers go out to all of the families affected by this absolutely tragic loss. I don't know what else can be
It's
done.
unfortunate. And let it not happen again.
Right.
And let's not be, let's be honest. We've seen stuff like this before.
Yeah.
It's just it hasn't happened in such a prominent hip hop culture setting.
Mhm.
There's been like the Woodstocks and
Yeah.
the Marilyn Manson concerts and things
Mhm.
like that. So we've seen this before, just not packaged the way that it is.
Right.
And me personally, I didn't know until recently that Travis Scott had such a cult following.
Yeah.
I still don't even know a song.
I don't know a single song.
Okay.
I couldn't
So
tell
it's
you.
not just me.
But moving
But shout
on.
out, he had Earth, Wind, and Fire on the concert.
Oh,
I
he
saw the
did?
Earth, Wind, and Fire on one of the flyers.
Oh.
I
Oh,
would have went to go see Earth, Wind, and
I've
Fire.
seen them before.
Oh,
I went to it's the Cabu Del Mar Festival
well,
down in San Diego, and they were one of the
I'm here for that.
headliners.
We can go
That's a
see
really
Earth,
good
Wind, and
matter of
Fire.
fact, I hope they bring that back because that festival was really cool. I saw TLC.
Oh,
Like it was very, very diverse. Like it was like TLC and then the Red Hot Chili Peppers and then
mm,
Snoop Dogg and then like some really big DJ. Like it was all over the place, but it was really, and then you have Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like it was, yeah. We'll get into that.
we'll get into
We'll
it.
we'll get into that.
But
I hope
yes,
they bring it back next
definitely
year.
thoughts and prayers to everyone who was a part of this tragic situation that happened last Friday. And like I said, I just hope we learn from this and it does not repeat
Yeah.
itself.
Okay, moving on. So a lot of people are talking about the new House of Gucci movie, starring Lady Gaga, and a lot of people are saying that she's probably securing her Oscar in the bag with this. A
Really?
really interesting story. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you haven't seen the trailers,
Not at all.
girl. Look, it's good.
Okay.
According to Vulture by New York, lately there have been a million reasons to talk about Lady Gaga in House of Gucci. From a new trailer to her London red carpet in Gucci Couture to revelations that she stayed in character, including that Italian ish accent for months while working on her role as Patrizia Reggiani.
Hmm.
Lady Gaga, though, thinks we may be talking a bit too much about the last part. She says, if I'm being honest, I do feel that it's been sensationalized that I worked on my accent for so long and that I was in character for so long. She told the New York Times after the film's London premiere. The star went on to explain that the method behind her role, I think it would have done more of a number on me had I not practiced it so much, she said, adding that the accent became like muscle memory. I guess she really wanted to like, dive into that.
I
So
guess.
even between takes, she would stay in character and keep the accent.
I guess. I've met people like that.
Yeah.
I've met people that like you've known them for a long time and then you bump into them and they like are speaking in a British accent. And you're like, oh, I'm getting ready for a role.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. She went on to add that the quarantine contributed to her staying in character. She's like, she quotes, because what else am I going to do when I go back to my hotel room? How could I possibly turn it off?
Write an
Uh,
album, make another
right. I
album,
don't
write some
know.
songs.
Anyways,
Shout out to her though.
but no, shout out to her. The movie does look really good. The trailer came out. This story behind the House of Gucci and the role that Patrizia played in building that house.
Do
And
you think she could potentially be a EGOT?
does she have a Tony?
I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if she does.
I don't think she has a Tony. I don't think she's done Broadway.
She can definitely do it
She could
though.
certainly venture there, but I think Lady Gaga's a very talented woman. I think she has the potential to be that, to get that.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll see. I appreciate her. I think she's spectacularly talented.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. So Kiki Palmer was on The View this morning.
Hey,
And
Kiki.
I love me some Kiki Palmer. I really do. She was on The View, and it live on the show, she asked Whoopi Goldberg for a role in Sister Act 3.
She's gonna
And
get it.
she's gonna get it because Whoopi responded and said, I've already put your name in. So Kiki, and then Kiki goes like, oh, hashtag booked. And it's just so funny because it's like she's done this before. She's
Yeah.
tweeted Issa Rae about Insecure just as a fan.
Hmm.
And lo and behold, Issa Rae puts her in the last
But what
season.
she said though is the gag.
Right. Because she said, I'm gonna beat Condola's ass.
And then she winds up playing
Being her
Condola's
sister.
sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
How did you like her in that role?
I did. I mean, it was a small role, but I
Yeah.
think she did it well,
It
you
was
know.
cute. It was
She
cute.
like she was ride or die for her sister.
Yeah.
Like she did that. Um Kiki is just is just everything. And I love the fact that she very openly takes her shots. She's
Hmm.
unapologetic about it. She
Hmm.
does it and she lands them.
Hmm.
So the girl stayed booked because she
She
asks,
gonna be booked and busy.
you know,
I
and
respect it.
I think a lot of us can learn
What I
from that.
love about it though is that she's not only just showing that she's an artist and not that she just wants to have the role. Like she's a fan of these art of these
Right.
works. Like she's a fan of Sister Act. Like I want to be a part of Sister Act.
Exactly.
She's a fan of Insecure. Like
And
put
the
me in.
approach too. It
Mm-hmm.
almost it doesn't feel like beggy. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It feels very effortless, very like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
legit interested in this. And if you'd consider me, here I
Mm-hmm.
am. And
Mm-hmm.
I think the opportunities come to her because they're that's how they're
I think
presented.
it's like I would rock this.
Yes.
So come on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kiki.
Shout out to Kiki.
May we all have a little inner Kiki in us.
I love it.
Go for what you want out of life. Go for these roles, these jobs, these careers, these positions, and get them.
Yes. Oh,
Of course, do it with some class. I think she does it. She does it with class,
she
but
does.
she does it in her personality. So I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the times and colorism in Hollywood, a la The Harder They Fall. Yes, The Harder They Fall is a new film that puts Black cowboys front and center. It's now streaming on Netflix, starring Jonathan Majors, Regina
Number one on
King,
Netflix for quite
Idris
some
Elba.
time.
Yes, number one, number one. Idris Elba is in it, and so is Zazie Beetz. Now there's this conversation about light skin privilege and colorism in regards to light skinned actresses taking roles typically that should be played by darker skinned actresses because of their portrayals of actual women in history.
Mm-hmm.
And so in this case, Zazie Beetz, who plays the role of Stagecoach Mary,
And if you're
looks
not familiar with her, she was in Atlanta.
yeah,
She plays the girlfriend slash baby mama of
uh-huh.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, she also plays Domino in the Deadpool series.
Yes, absolutely. So she's booked and busy.
Yeah, she's booked and busy. Zazie Beetz is she's talented. I like her. But she's in this film. She plays the role of Stagecoach Mary, and Stagecoach Mary looks nothing like Zazie Beetz. She's a dark skinned woman. She was 6 foot tall,
Heavy set.
heavier set, and she was the first Black woman, I believe, to work in the mail service,
Postal service.
service. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so there's this
Iconic
conversation.
figure.
Yeah, there's this conversation that Zazzy's having and that she's being confronted with in regards to her privilege, being lighter skinned and the roles that she accepts. And one of the quotes that she says that she understands the privilege that she has as a light skinned woman, and it's always on her mind. When it comes to conversations like this, she often asks herself if she's Black enough
Hmm.
for audiences.
Mm.
In which case, the conversations that I'm seeing is people want to hold light skinned actors or actresses more accountable in the sense that you shouldn't take the role then.
Mm.
Right?
Mm.
So it's like if you've done your research and you know it's gonna cause a stir, but then why take the role?
Yeah,
Eh, It's just
I struggle. I definitely see where people are coming from.
yeah.
Um, I think particularly for this role, it would have been nice
Yeah.
to see a dark woman portray this woman
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you look at the pictures of all of the characters that were playing all of these
None of them look like.
yeah, a lot of them were actual, Native American, African American. So they
Yeah.
all looked, everybody looked different.
Very different. I think Idris's character, Rufus Buck,
Buck, correct.
Rufus Buck.
Yeah.
I think his character wasn't even that old when he died. In real life, he was 18 when he was killed.
Yeah.
And
So this
stuff.
is definitely,
And the director has gone on to say that that was the intended purpose.
it's fantasy on top of historical.
Yes.
There's a slight historical fiction aspect of it.
Yeah.
What I think I did see someone's comment that said this is giving me very much light skin privilege. This is also giving me very much so just the fact that she was the damsel.
Right.
Because the figure of Stagecoach Mary was just like a badass. Like
Yeah.
she, you saw she had the gun. She
Right.
would go and protect herself and protect her people.
Yeah.
Someone said it would have been a lot better to see her actually save her boo.
Yeah.
Like that would have been dope.
Yeah.
Here we are. We have A, she's light skinned, and B, now she's being saved. I'm not gonna tell you what happened at the end of the movie, but she's definitely a badass in the movie.
Yeah.
But it's
not an accurate depiction.
It's
even though
not.
that wasn't what they were going for.
not.
It's still no. It should have been more accurate.
I-
Like the more I think about it,
Granted, she was the only light skinned person cast. Like everyone else was darker complected.
but the thing is that women are always
they
losing these roles.
Yeah,
losing
and
these
a lot of
battles in
people
Hollywood.
associate lighter skin with feminism.
Mhm.
With a certain amount of femininity.
Yeah.
So
and
there's
she's
definitely that.
biracial.
Mhm.
Her mother is German.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
yeah, I mean, I get it. I struggle with it though. I thought she was a great actress, nonetheless.
yeah.
I had issues with other people. Honestly,
Yeah.
I love Regina King, but Regina King, I felt like she was overacting.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. And I love her so much.
Yeah.
But I definitely felt overacting in her character.
Okay.
Like I felt like I was watching Regina King.
Yeah.
Act, but nonetheless, overall, it was great.
I loved the movie.
It was great.
I did think it was good.
Yeah, I think who I think stole the whole movie?
Who?
Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes.
He stole it.
Absolutely.
He stole it. He definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say it was his breakthrough moment because he's been out there. He's been booked and busy.
Right.
But I think this was his moment.
Yeah. I liked him a lot. He did a really good job. And I liked the character. I don't know the actress's name, but Cuffy.
Yeah, Cuffy was amazing.
Yeah,
she was definitely amazing.
I liked Cuffy.
Yeah, so shout out to her. I mean, she was a chocolate woman and she was a boss.
Yeah,
so
she was boss. Non-binary, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I think. I mean, let's accept the art for what it is. I definitely think it's something to look at and be mindful of. As producers, writers, casting agents. Yeah, people sensitive these days, but rightfully so.
Yeah. Speaking of casting,
yeah.
Now this one,
yeah.
Ciao. So Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri, the sister of T'Challa in the Black Panther franchise in the MCU universe, her unvaxxed status is causing further filming delays to Black Panther 2. As we know, Black Panther 2 is being filmed in Atlanta. Black Panther Wakanda Forever stars Letitia Wright's unvaccinated status may lead to further filming delays for the Marvel Studios sequel.
Oh.
Reason being, okay, so here's what's going on. According to CBR.com, so Letitia Wright's unvaccinated status may lead to further filming delays for the Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. The Black Panther sequel recently halted production to allow her time to recover from an injury she sustained while shooting a stunt, right? Okay, so with Wright, so she went back to London to recover. The problem is, as Hollywood Reporter noted, that the CDC implemented a new rule on November 8th, requiring all non-immigrant, non-citizens flying into the U.S. be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 and give proof of their vaccination status before they board a plane to the country. Given that Wright is neither vaccinated nor a U.S. citizen, this will presumably complicate her return to filming the movie stateside, especially because we know her stance on vaccinations, and you know she has spread anti-vax rhetoric, not just on her social media, but even on set. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, she's also. This all happened in December 2020 when she
Mm-hmm.
kind of went under fire for all of that. She shared a video with anti-vaccine and anti-trans commentary. And then
Did
eventually,
she?
yeah, and then eventually she deleted her Twitter because of all of the backlash
Oh,
that
well,
she was
she's just
receiving.
become very problematic.
Yeah, and we all know Disney
Ain't going for that.
is not gonna go for that.
Mm-mm.
And as it stands right now, they are still on schedule
Mm-hmm,
as
mm-hmm,
far
mm-hmm,
as where they're at with what they have filmed and the time that they can hold.
mm-hmm,
But if it gets to a point where it delays or pushes back release times of the film, I don't know. And the fact that,
mm-hmm.
all this bad press that Letitia has, it is now starting to trend. And I'm on this boat too. People
Mm-hmm.
want her recast because a lot of people love the character Shuri.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm kind of on the boat where, like, you know what? If y'all recast her, I don't think we'll notice
I
or
think if
even
they gonna
care.
recast her, they might as well just recast T'Challa
Which is also
and
adding
let's
to the
just
conversation where a
yeah.
lot of people are saying recast him too because we're not honoring Boswick by eliminating the character. We're not.
Yeah.
It's not an honor to do that. Like this character should live for that and so many other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So
Okay, so how about this?
what?
Let's just skip Shuri and grab Tiana Taylor and do Madam Slay movie.
Madam Slay?
Mm-hmm.
Who's Madam Slay?
What's who this person? The person Tiana Taylor dressed up as from did you not see it?
Is it a Marvel character?
Yeah, I think it is a Marvel character.
Is it
Everybody's
a
look,
is it a Wakandan character?
I'm looking it up right now.
I don't think so.
She definitely yeah, she dressed up as a character, a Marvel character from Black Panther. I want to say it was Black Panther's wife or girlfriend or something like that. Not Storm. We know about Storm. You know, I'm not the Marvel genius between the two of
Madam
us.
Slay, it might be a character that I'm not too familiar with.
Okay. Okay.
Like I know Michaela Cole is a character that I'm not too familiar with either.
She's like a leopard princess.
Oh, I know who she is now. I know who she
Yeah.
is now. She
Yeah.
gave somebody their powers or helped somebody get their powers.
Yeah, but I think they're saying it might be Michaela Cole,
Yeah,
but
that's what they're saying is that she the role.
Tiana dressed up as the character
Uh-huh.
and she killed it.
Yeah.
So let's just go there. Let's just while we figure this out.
Maybe I don't know because it's not that prominent of a character to I think to go down like Shuri and T'Challa are the ones who really have significant roles in the
So
overarching
let's
MCU.
recast T'Challa. Let's bring in this character. Let's just do something exciting.
Yeah.
Like I don't think the character should just be gone. I mean, we've had this
No.
conversation
Yeah,
before.
we have had this
But
conversation.
if that's the case, I mean this young lady has a right to her thoughts and her beliefs.
Absolutely.
You just might lose out on your job.
Right.
And you just gonna have to be willing to make that sacrifice.
Yeah.
Did you hear about what happened with that football player?
What football
Green
player?
Bay, the
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So he done lied
Yeah.
about his status.
Yeah. He lied about his vaccination
They
status.
asked him if he was vaccinated. He said,
Or he didn't use the exact words
mhm,
that
mhm,
that said he was vaccinated, but it made it alluded to that fact that he was and he actually
mhm.
wasn't.
Yeah. So now there's just, I mean, there's a lot of this going on, and things are becoming way more strict.
I'm sick of it.
Sick of what?
All of it.
Which side?
I don't know. I got my shots. Leave me alone.
But I think it's her prerogative, but she has to be, if this is going to be your stance and this is what it is, then you got to be willing to take the L.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, that's the name of the
Yes.
football player. Yeah, I don't know.
Letitia, if you delay this movie, you're gonna have a lot of people
It's
mad
gonna
at
be
you.
off the chain. Oh, he said I'm immunized. That's what he said.
That's what he said. He's immunized.
He said I'm immunized.
Okay.
Okay.
Meaning like
Sir.
okay,
got
so
your
you're
hepatitis shot?
he's superhuman or something.
No, what he was saying is he follows Joe Rogan, and he listens to a lot of his practices and principles, and was going the homeopathic route, and that is what makes him immunized.
Okay.
That's what he said.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on, Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo.
Aruba.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cynthia Erivo, and now Chloe Bailey have confirmed for their uh, they will be in the film adaptation of the Broadway musical Wicked.
About time they
Yeah.
did the movie for this.
Yes.
I'm tired of seeing the commercials about the Broadway show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, cool.
So this Wicked. You know the story of Wicked?
I don't.
It's the prequel of Wizard of Oz.
So it's about, okay.
It's about the witches,
The
the
witches.
Wicked Witch of the East and or West or whatever.
Interesting.
And
So it's like her origin story.
it's her
right?
origin story,
Yeah.
and it explains why she
Why
has
she
the green
becomes evil.
skin, and yeah, and it's actually I think you should watch it. Like it's
Ariana Grande though.
yeah.
Can she act?
I know that she's a Broadway fan and she loves Wicked. And years ago, she's done interviews multiple times about wanting to do
Okay.
this.
Okay, I have faith. I did.
And it's a musical too.
I was gonna say it's a musical. I did. What's the most recent musical I watched? The Cinderella musical, the most recent one that came out with that one singer girl, pop singer chick, and the guy from Pose was the fairy godmother.
Oh, okay. Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez was Cinderella.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
It was on Amazon. Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was.
I didn't
so
see
much
it.
fun. It was so good.
Okay.
It was really good.
Somebody else, King told me he liked it.
It was really cute.
Yeah.
So I think if it's that route,
Mhm.
I'm here for it. As long as we know it's a musical
Yeah.
and it's a musical. And
Well,
Ariana
we
sings.
know Ariana can sing. We know
Yeah.
Cynthia can sing. And then I don't know I don't know what roles they're
Chloe
taking.
can sing.
Chloe can sing. Just her being a part of this too. I think that'll be an exciting
I'm
film.
here for it.
I'm here for
I'll
it.
watch it.
I know they'll do it good.
It's not going to be in theaters, but I'll watch it.
It will be in theaters.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Think Hairspray,
I didn't watch that either.
but that went to theaters.
Did it?
It's on that caliber, and
Okay.
Hairspray was excellent.
Hairspray was a big
Chicago.
deal. Yeah, Chicago was a big
Went to
deal, too.
theaters. Like it's on that
That's true.
scale.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it's
I'll
gonna be
watch it.
big. They're gonna need the theatrics for this. They're gonna need to
Okay.
for Wicked. It's gonna be
All right.
And then last on the list, a shout out to I love it. I love her. Zendaya becomes the youngest recipient ever of the CFDA's Fashion Icon Award.
Shout out to Oakland Girl.
Is it true she went to school with Kalani?
I don't know.
I think I read that because Kalani was there and she said something to the effect like, man, me and Zendaya have been supporting each other since high school.
I don't think they went to school together though.
But
I think they were a part of different, like there's different like arts programs and like
Okay.
little groups and stuff that you can be in. Because Kaylani did a talent show with my little sister
Wow.
back in the day.
Yeah.
We're trying to track that video down.
Yeah.
But yeah, within the community, there's a lot of different things that you could be doing. But yeah, I love it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, Zendaya attended the ceremony on Wednesday night in New York, where she wore a custom Vera Wang outfit with diamond jewelry and gorgeous long braids, styled by her trusted longtime stylist Law Roach, of course.
Shout out to
And
Law.
he even had the same braids as her on the red carpet.
Don't you love how the stylists are becoming their own
Yeah.
celebrity?
So, fun fact: Colin Carter,
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B stylist,
Mm-hmm.
was Law's assistant. When he years ago, before he popped off, before he got on with Cardi, and he was working with Zendaya. I know this because Colin is my friend and he used to stay with me.
Hi, Colin.
So yeah, no, I mean, shout out to Law, because Law, he's been working with Zendaya for years. He
That's
always has her in a
amazing.
look. Zendaya, I mean, she steals every red carpet she's on. She looks good. She's
Mhm.
amazing. And shout out to her for being the youngest recipient of this award. I know the CFDA does this every year.
That's amazing.
And it's hard to refrain from using the word iconic when describing the head to toe look. Oh my god, the look! I mean, she looks incredible.
Okay.
And then her good friend Tom Holland from the Spider-Man series, because they
Her
have
good friend.
they love each other. Oh yeah, they're
Okay.
like besties. They're
Okay.
like film besties.
Wait, who's her boo?
Does she have a boo?
I thought that was her boyfriend.
No.
Oh,
Wait, does it?
I think that's her boyfriend.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's her boyfriend.
It is her boyfriend?
I think so.
Oh, they go together.
They go together.
Well, he posted her and said, he said, what did he say?
Yeah, they together. They go together.
He said, nah, stop it. An incredible achievement for the most incredible person. Congrats, Zendaya and Luxury Law. You guys deserve every bit of this.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah,
darling.
he's literally a Zendaya stan.
Love it.
That's so cute. That's so
Yeah,
sweet.
shout out to her. Applause for her. One last applause. This is how I love to end our flashlight topics. Well, wow, we got through a lot.
We did.
We talked about a lot of stuff. Shout out to everyone who called in the comments. We love y'all. Again, this is one of my favorites because there's so many things that we want to talk about every week, but sometimes we don't have enough time.
Right.
So I like that we got all of this out of the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna be looking out for a lot of these things. I didn't know about the Lady Gaga situation.
Yeah.
So
Go watch that trailer tonight.
will.
House of Gucci. It's about to go down.
I will. I will.
And that was our lights on episode.
Flashing light.
Yeah, y'all. Well, all right, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I am your girl, Sharique LeMay. Please follow me at Sharique LeMay, SHARICKLAMAY, and my lovely co-host.
JPin K, you know what it is. You can follow me at JPin Notes
all the time. And please make sure you are following us on Instagram, all of our social media platforms at Limelight Live Show.
Yes.
Yes. We love y'all. And we will catch you next week.
Bam.
Bye.
I don't know if you step into the limelight.